welcome back to Fit Friday.
What's Fit
What
Friday?
the hell? Fit Friday is my weekly recap of my workouts for the past week because I've got until June 14th to fit into a skinny suit for my little sister's wedding. This week, I'm joined by my good friend. She's a professional wrestler. She's an actor. She's a model. She's a stunt woman. Leva Bates.
Hi guys, what's going on?
What have you been up to this week?
I just got back from Switzerland. It's awesome. I had so much fun. I wrestled a German girl who was twice my size. I beat her twice.
Ooh!
What?
Times.
What? Love Yelena Rose. She's actually really sweet though. Went on a mountain. That was awesome. A couple times. Ate ice cream on a mountain. Probably shouldn't talk about that on Fit Friday. I bungee jumped off a dam.
Not just any dam though.
007. GoldenEye dam.
From GoldenEye. That was ridiculous.
That was 220 feet.
No, thank you. My week was not nearly as exciting. The biggest thing that happened to me this week is I kicked my workouts asses.
Good!
Like, this is the first time since I started this that I did not feel miserable. I mean, it was hard, but I felt like I nailed every workout. And I work out. What is my emphasis on the wrong syllable? Workout, workout, workout. I'm drunk. I nailed them this week, and I added extra weight. All my curls, everything.
Ooh.
So, it was a good week.
That is a good week.
I feel very accomplished this week. I got some questions for you.
Okay.
I've known you a long time. I think 9 years.
Yeah.
9 years.
That's a long time.
That is a long time.
Friends
And that's like well before the wrestling. So why, like, what started that?
I've always loved wrestling. You know how they have TNA at Universal? So I would go and watch it. I had a lot of friends, and they were working like, you know, crew or whatever, sitting in the audience. A lot of them actually just started wrestling school. A couple people were like, well, you act, you dance, you do stunts. Have you ever thought about wrestling? I'm like, well, of course I've thought about wrestling. Who hasn't? But I don't know how to get into it. I mean, I didn't think that was anything I could ever do. And they're like, well, you go to school and you learn how to wrestle. And I'm like, why am I just now finding about it so late in life? And I showed up to see what it was. And next thing I know, I'm signing some paper and I signed up wrestling school. And the rest is history. I've been doing it.
I mean, it can't be easy to like get into shape and to maintain that level of fitness to do this as a profession. So what does your workout week look like?
It was up to like half of me. I probably never work out because I like video games and sitting on the couch and watching TV and, you know, that type of stuff. But in order to do what I want to do, acting, wrestling, all of that, you gotta be in shape. So it's not even something that's an option. I don't make it an option. It's just part of my routine.
It just becomes what you do. You know, like that's kind of how it's been for me. Like at first it was like, I've got to go home and I've got to work out. But now it's just like, I come home and I work out and then I go about my day.
Honestly, working out, at least for me, again, I don't speak for everybody, it's the mental struggle more so than a physical struggle because it's, yeah, there are many other things you'd rather do, so just make it a routine and don't think twice about it.
You've got your workouts, but then what does your diet look like?
My diet isn't as good as it could be. I tried to go cold turkey with nothing but like grilled chicken or like steamed vegetables. That crashed really hard. That was very early in my wrestling career. So now it's all about finding what works for you and moderation. I've learned that if I completely cut myself off, I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna cheat. Now it's moderation and finding the better choices. Like instead of maybe eating a Chips Ahoy cookie, find like the 100 calorie like little snacky things, or grabbing apples and caramel as opposed to like, you know, ice cream. You know, stuff like that. Finding better choices. I'm still to this day figuring out what works for me and what doesn't work for me. I keep finding new and different things. I think that also that's what you gotta do. If you have a routine and you do it 365, your body's gonna plateau and you're not gonna find that change.
It seems to me that the most successful people, you know, when it comes to losing weight or being fit or whatever, know that it's all about balance. It's not about denying yourself this or denying yourself that and only doing this and only doing that. It's taking things as they come and just, you know, I'm on this path, but I can go over here for a little while.
Yeah, I mean, people do cheat days and stuff, and you know, I don't really have a cheat day. The last couple months, I've been a little bit more like, all right, I'm not gonna have this, I'm gonna have this, and maybe during the weekend or whatever, if I'm on a date, then I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna eat this, or hey, I just did a show, I'm gonna celebrate, woo, I can have, you know, Sunday, or hey, I'm a Switzerland, I'm gonna eat ice cream.
But the thing about that too is, if you're gonna do that, is to not feel bad about it.
Exactly.
Either. Because if you feel bad about it, then you just go, well, screw it all. It's all out the window.
And I've done that a lot too.
You just go downhill.
I've done that a lot.
So just accept that it's okay and keep moving forward. You do all this stuff. You work out. You eat right. You make your own costumes. You go to shows. You work during the week. You go on dates with your boyfriend. How do you do all of this without walking around like a zombie 24/7?
I don't know. I just do it. I don't know. I mean, you've got to give yourself sleep. You have to sleep. Sometimes there's nights where I don't really do a lot of sleeping because I'm sewing or whatever, but you got to find those cat naps. Find those times to give yourself like a 30-minute, 40-minute cat nap. Boom, cat nap, get up, and then don't think about it, you just go. Motivation, just knowing I gotta get things done. Sometimes I do it to myself. I give myself a time crunch. It gets really stressful, but I know I have it by, alright, I have a show Friday. I gotta get this done by Friday morning. So I can be there at the show or whatever, unless I have to fly out somewhere and then it has to be done by Thursday. I'm a machine. That's how I do it, I'm a machine. I'm going to try to go in this with an open mind and open heart. But Gambit is my comic book boyfriend. So I don't think I'm gonna like anyone cast in that role. Do you have like a script?
No, I just talked. I just talked to the
Is it all improv?
Yes.
You didn't tell me I didn't improv. Ah!